Hi everybody and welcome back. It is your girl Angelic Ray coming to you once again at Angelic Soul 11. So we're going to give it some time for people to come in. I'm going to be doing the full moon in Capricorn collective reading for June. I keep wanting to say January, but for June 26th, 2021. So I'm so excited. Stella Blue, come here. We are at the dog park, so bear with me. I am just clearing the space at this time. Welcome, hello, great rising, happy Tuesday. Allow for the good vibes to be sent to you. It might be getting ready to rain in a moment. Just clear that out. Hello, hello, hello. There's gonna be a strong need for grounding. Hello, I'm just playing around right now. This is my lovely new beauty in my life that was gifted to me, and I was just like, what? So unexpected. So there is, it's so funny how I'm feeling the energy, like as opposed to right before I went live. So I'm feeling a bit like some of you may be anxious, right? Some of you are very chill. I feel like it's go time for a lot of you. This is really going to be a transformative, bringing things into reality kind of moon. Some communication that has to happen here. It might be a contract that someone's going to sign. In regards to an opportunity that you've been looking to have for quite some time now. Spirit is saying go for it. If this is an opportunity that you were looking into getting into, yes, ancestors, but not ancestors of the human form. Ooh, they're really fast paced, so the messages might. Ooh, yeah, high vibrational, high vibrational. They said not to get scared. They might actually start to show themselves to you. They're saying that you're ready. You're ready to receive more. Be open to receiving. You've been asking for it. Oh, you're actually going to get some more information in regards to, like, yeah, they're so fast paced, which is why, like, you're gonna have to make sure you're grounded, because while you are feeling that energy, you might want to, like, just do everything super fast, and you're gonna need to be grounded. Ooh, excuse me. Maybe eat lighter. They've been communicating with you through your dreams. Something with time, you communicate with them through time, or it took you time. Take your time. I'm getting this crown chakra 7 and your throat chakra. Yeah, they communicate with you through your dreams. So, but you're ready for them to communicate with you during your waking. So ground and trust in your intuition. Your intuition is going to be super heightened at this time. For some of you, you might be feeling a major breakthrough, is what I'm getting. A major breakthrough from some resistance or restrictions that you were feeling that you had. Stella Blue, get over here now. That one was the message for her. So I don't know, I just kind of did that completely intuitively. For those of you that's just coming in, hello, welcome. For those of you that been here, could you hear that clearly? I am gonna go grab some cards, but if you can let me know that you hear me, or that you heard that message. If not, I guess we'll try to go back on the replay and try to see if we can hear it on the replay. But yes, you're gonna need some rest. I'm feeling like you know, there's a lot of ascension going on and some need for rest here. Come here. Warrior, come out to play. That's what I heard. So maybe somebody's gonna really be tapping into their warrior spirit here. Today is Tuesday. It is, I spoke about time. So, oh my God, I didn't even put two together to right now. So Capricorn rules time as well, time and space and ethers, right? As much as like the earth. And this is why, like, this earth matrix, this grid, you know, everybody works on a certain time frame, right? Working on time and by the clock, right? Everything moves as a clock. So we have the blackberry dragon and timing here. And the blackberry, for me, I get dark goddess mother vibes, but I also get the higher chakras. Again, like a blackberry, when you eat it, it has like that bluish purple color, you know. This could also be maybe doing like some sort of like fasting, but eating like blackberries instead of it being a complete dry fast, because maybe somebody here you know, fasting isn't they want to lighten their body, but it may not be a good idea for their DNA specifically to fast. I'm just the messenger here, right? I'm not a medical practitioner, and I'm just so you know, it might be due to your blood sugar or something like that, but they do want you to be a little bit lighter. So doing a lot of water and blackberries for you here, to kind of just making sure that your blood sugar is up to par, so that way you can get the cleansing that you need. It might be some sort of like purge or cleansing that's going to be happening here. You definitely want to connect with the moon here. I noticed that, and look, it's a full moon right behind them also. So this Capricorn full moon is going to be very much I'm also hearing the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So this can bring a lot of sweet results for some of you here. And there's also gonna be like, this is gonna be bringing things in from the lower chakras, that's from the heart space, right? Because there's a little bit, you know, you see the root chakra here, the sacral, the solar plexus, and then the anahata is like, it's almost really stretching and swings out into the highest chakras here. So this is a lot of psychic ability, strong abilities here. If you're just tuning in, I highly recommend that you also go back to, we're just getting started with the cards here, but I did some pre-channeling here with with my beautiful drum that was gifted to me here. Look at, luck is on your side, okay? Luck is on your side here. There's going to be a major shift if you are okay, for some of you, and what they're saying, there's like no real such thing as like luck. Luck is what you make it, right? Luck is a perception of things. However, you do have a better outcome of a situation that's going to happen if you follow your heart. And following your heart, you're actually going to be receiving a lot of wow, there's a lot of green here. So again, that heart chakra, you're going to be receiving a lot of luck working on you at your side, like good luck, right? You might see, this is different for everybody. So there's all right, there's somebody, and Saturn does rule boundaries as well. We talk about restrictions and boundaries. So we have garlic dragon here and boundaries here, okay? When I get this garlic spirit energy, this is really much about healing energy, boundaries, as far as like being mindful of the connections you have around you, making sure that you're not over exhausting yourself, and that there isn't like vampiric energies around you. People aren't just feeding off of your energies. You know, you might have to start saying no to certain people. And I'm getting like a form of antibiotics, so maybe somebody needs some, like, you know, in moderation, right? Because garlic does rip the stomach lining in a sense. But I'm getting like, maybe, I don't know, a need for some, this is for like one or two people. This is not for everybody, but to use it as a form of like an antibiotic for something. I don't know what that is for. But the majority of the message is about really allowing yourself, yeah, because of the strength here, okay, really allowing yourself to cover yourself in divine white light here, to create a shield of boundaries to protect what is going in and out of your heart space here. Spirit is really asking you to tap into your inner strength right now so that you can truly begin to manifest what it is that you want to manifest here, to bring in that luck here. Again, this is for that person that was feeling like, okay, so you might have been in a really protective space with yourself, and Spirit is asking you to open up your heart. You've learned what boundaries it is that you needed to place on yourself, but it is not for you to stay trapped in your boundaries either. It's to learn the difference between what to say yes to and what to say no to. You might have been, that's why the timing card is here, okay? And this is why it's gonna be different for some of you. You might be at a place where for some of you, you might be at a place where you're needing to place those boundaries and getting into a space of like rest, so that you can really tap into like really doing a lot of self-love healing, really tapping into the heart and what it is that you want to do, working from a heart space, so that you can trust in the direction and guidance that you're receiving from the heart space, so that you can move forward. Not for you to stay trapped, because you're going to have breakthroughs, and these breakthroughs are going to be from the higher chakras here, okay? But it could be that possibly you have been surrounding yourself around people and situations. Yeah, and this fell out of the deck here. You have, and this is so much green. Stella Blue, come here. Relax, okay? And talking about relax, we have relax and guardian. All right, so if your job or something is like, you might have felt that possibly you can't take time to relax, you can't slow down. Spirit is saying now is the time to relax and slow down, unwind, maybe drink some tea, do some detoxing with some tea, or have a tea that's gonna open up your heart space, really connect with what messages are in there here. This is also maybe that there, you might have been around a lot of people that like to gossip, and it's time to kind of take a break from that type of environment, because the same way they can talk about other people, they may be talking about you too, and that's where the boundaries need to come in. I think you're gonna be outgrowing your old cycle into a new transformative spot, and your guardians are around you. Remember, and this is a warrior spirit guardian kind of feeling, not that this card represents that, but because I was getting like warriors come out and play. This is a warrior guardian that is really wanting you to artichoke dragons. So yeah, artichokes do have spikes on them as well, and it's actually a type of, people think it's a vegetable, but it's actually a flower. So things don't always appear as they may seem, and when the heart is open, it's so connected with the purple here. So this is a benevolent spirit guide of yours from the higher realms here. All right, and again here we got the green with the white flower and a bee. So you could be, maybe you was a busy bee, right, overworking, and the bees do represent a lot of that like Saturn energy here. So we're gonna get some clarifications, but what other messages do we have for this collective here? What other messages do we have for this collective here? Let me get in regards to, I want to know, this guardian is going to have some messages, so I'm going to do that a little bit later. So I'm getting those of you that have luck on your side, you kind of have one message, while the other person with strength has another message. So it looks like I'm tapping into two timelines here in a sense, or two different stories. I'm gonna put timing in the middle, or this can be that you're tapping in, you're going from shifting from one time frame to another, from like one timeline to another here, okay? So that is too funny. Yeah, there's a purging in the heart space here for somebody. Relaxing boundaries. Relaxing boundaries. Okay, that goes like that. Somebody needs to do some solar plexus work. Can you tell me more about this strength card, please? And thank you. What can you tell me more about this strength card here? You could be possibly a Leo energy. And you have a courageous heart. You have a lot of things. You're surpassing, if you're a Leo, this is very specific. If you're a Leo, you're surpassing some of your boundaries that have kept you trapped before in the past here. And it was about timing here. That's a lot of cards. But there's somebody else here. Yo, my throat is on fire. Yeah, so there's some communication that's needing to be happening here. I don't think that you're listening to what your guardian is actually trying to say to you. This feels, you could be a female. I feel like there's a female spirit here. Can you tell me about this strength? Thank you. Yeah. A collective, the collective of pixies here. Okay, so this is talking about, this is a collective message here, okay, with the number 48. So that breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. So possibly you've been seeing a lot of 12s, 3s, 4s, 8s. And, you know, this is a collective. So collectively, there's going to be a lot of, you know, this can be, I'm getting an abundance of celebration here. But the celebration is going to come after a lot of turbulence, in a sense, is kind of what I'm getting. For a collective of you, you may have been feeling like you've been having a hard time just working, moving, doing things, and not knowing when to like slow down, not knowing when to stop here. Strength here. You might be actually feeling like, oh my god, I just have I can't slow down because everything is just moving so fast here. The singer of connection and challenging ecstasies here, and fairies of the future. Okay, so these are some challenges here. Again, somebody's feeling like, you know, this is a spiritual initiation for the collective here. We also have the singer of initiation with 9 in the bottom of the deck. So this is a collective shift that is happening here, that is requiring people to break through old boundaries here, so that they can get a deeper connection with their higher self and with their guardians, with their spirits. It is going to be very like Kundalini like, very ecstatic, very celebratory, very fiery, ecstasy. You know, it's going to be feeling very wavy and different for many different people here. All right, fairies of the future. But this is for you know, you're moving forward here, you're moving forward, okay, which is why spirit is saying, if you really feel like you need some rest here, you know, you may also be seeing, we got the number 33 here, right, which is a master number. And 33 also, you know, it breaks down to a 6. But every time I think of the master number 33, you know, they are, you know, very much about the humanitarian. And because this is about the fairies of the future, this rings to me Aquarius energy. So the time of Aquarius, this is a major shift here of Saturn and Aquarius. So there could be, you know, some again, the strength is because you are breaking through certain boundaries that you once had, to go into a space of more happiness here, which is why you have like luck coming in here. Again, we also do have the number 22, which is another master, is the master builder here. So we have a lot of master numbers coming. Possibly you also connect with the ascendant masters a lot, but this is the master maker here. Yeah, the master maker here, okay? So this is about building your foundation. Again, this is tapping into your higher self, tapping into, trusting the process, the timing of the process, knowing when to balance, because pixie energy is super hyper, super, they like to dance all the time and be really fast paced, but they don't know when to stop. And you have to know your boundaries. You have to know your balance of, when to slow down and when to be fast. You're tapping into mastering your abilities of breaking through boundaries and building for yourself, and really truly allowing yourself to connect with your spirit guides here, so that you can get the direction it is that you need to get here. All right, trusting your inner child energy, trusting your higher self here. Because these boundaries are going to be very different for everyone, that's why they're speaking very, very general in a sense right now, because this is a collective message. But there's a lot of opportunities when you rest, and you allow yourself that balance, the opportunities are going to come to you. So don't go chasing after opportunities. Relax and trust the process. T-Dragon, relax and trust the process. You see how the bee is coming to the dragon? Things are working out for you. So you might be working a lot and feeling like, oh, I don't have time to rest, because if I rest, I'm not gonna really get everything done that needs to get done. And spirit is like, no, you need to rest and trust in the process, so that you can let your opportunities come to you too, because you've been doing a lot of manifestation of putting things out there, and you might be feeling really tired, really exhausted and everything like that. We got Temperance in the bottom, so this is the guardian angel telling you to bring some balance, allow yourself. And this is Sagittarian, but again, this also reminds me of the water barrier of Aquarius energy here. Okay, it's a deep time for meditation here. Yeah, this is gonna be a renewal of self. I was saying that self-love here. So even though this is a collective reading, individually this is going to have a major difference. Possibly drink a lot of water. You may need to drink a lot of water here. Can you tell me more about this luck here? What is this luck talking about? Because I see the rainbow on there, this does feel like, oh, and I do see, I just noticed the beetles. You're probably seeing a lot of beetles here. Again, this does ring Kundalini energy to me here. Breaking through unfinished business here. Maybe you was feeling like you didn't have good luck. You had like, I think your luck is changing is what we're saying. Remember, luck is an illusion, they're saying. And you're going to start seeing, it's about your shift of consciousness here. You're going to start, yeah, your fire power is asking you to rest here with the Hermit here, so that you can really get into a deep space. Because again, we have the Temperance here with the High Priestess and the World card here. All right, which are major. You got major 4 major arcanas here. All right, let me put this in the correct order. Yeah, oh, okay, that is the correct order. All right, I just want y'all to see this really quick. Okay, you can be a Virgo, you can be a Gemini here. You can have strong Mercury, third house placement as well. You can have maybe like a Venus or a Mercury in Virgo or Gemini. You can have your South Node. Okay, you can have, yeah, okay. In those placements possibly here. Again, we have the Leo sign here, so you can be a Leo as well. And Spirit is asking you to really get that deep rest, get into a deep space of meditation here so that you can really look beyond the veil here. This is going to be bringing you a lot of healing here, a lot of healing. I'm getting a strong fire and air signs with these energies, okay? And Virgo. Oh wow, so earlier I posted about the rabbit here, and they also just showed me the rabbit here. I'm not sure if y'all can see that. Maybe tap into the rabbit spirit, the hair. Look, you know, there might be some moves that you have to like do in a sense that's gonna happen later, but it's time for silence here. It's time for you to you know the difference with the agility here. You can be very psychic, very intuitive here. There's a lot of divine feminine messages that wants to come through for you. Possibly you've been tapping into a lot of your masculine active energies, and it's time for you to kind of just know how to tap into your divine feminine energies as well. You're gonna be doing a lot of writing. Also, maybe music is gonna play a big part for you as well, but like relaxed music. They're saying be careful of the music that you're listening to at this time, because you're going to be having a strong manifestation coming to the forefront within a couple of weeks here. I think that you know, for everyone this is a little bit different. You could be just leaving out of this energy, but you probably didn't let yourself get a lot of rest as you may have needed or wanted to during like the retrograde season, and that's okay because you've overcome a lot of Mercury's retrogrades, like destructive kind of energies. And so that's a good thing, but at the same time you were so busy that now you were busy helping the collective that now you kind of need a couple of days. I'm not getting a long term. It's only like a couple of days of like deep rest to rejuvenate, okay, here, because you are actually ending a lot of cycles with yourself here. You this is that collective energy. Also, this is also Saturn energy here. You can be a Capricorn as well, and in fact, if you are a Capricorn, this moon is going to be having a lot of flight, like good prosperous energy coming to you here. All right, again, we have the harp here. You're really gonna be connecting a lot with spirits here. You could be a medium. You can have strong clairaudience, clairvoyance here, a very strong intuition. You are part of the collective that are really gonna be helping shape and build this new timing of timeline. So kind of like bringing people up, but also knowing the difference between what is your responsibility and not your responsibility, which is why the boundaries are coming up here, making sure that you having proper boundaries with yourself and others, because you are a light bringer, a light barrier here. You really make a way for people. You have the keys, right? You have the keys and access to different dimensions, to different avenues, to different timelines, and you're like a guide to others, right? You're a guide to others here. So you can have a strong Capricorn placement as well. Let me get advice as to how they can move forward here. This is yeah, see, this one to the ecstasy here. So writing, and again the Four of Swords here, and then we have the Knave, which is the Page of Swords in reverse. So knowing, all right, knowing when to do things, you know, excuse me. There's going to be opportunities coming in that you don't see. There's going to be opportunities that you don't see, and because you don't see it, you're trying to force yourself into a space. But they're saying be strong about your vision. Really practice using your your intuition, but your imagination here during meditation here. All right, and possibly get some writing done here. um for some of you, it could be that you were receiving some like bad news, and you're really just trying to be at a space of like, how do I get past this bad news? How do I recover or take my time into some stuff here? Let me get one more card, please. How can they move forward here? How can the collective move forward here? Trusting that everything, like, let go of expectations of how you think things should come into, and just be positive that your ships are going to be sailing in. Let go of the expectations and trust that your ships are going to be sailing in. Again, using your intuition as to how to balance your timing, your structure, your and intuitive messages here. For some of you, you could be expecting, you can be pregnant, and it's, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. It's going to be important to get rest. Yeah. Somebody could have had like a miscarriage or an abortion or something like that as well, and this could have been something that happened like last year or this year. I'm getting within this year. Okay, so if you had any type of like miscarriage or abortion within the last year or this year, pretty much be mindful of that energy and where you're at, because that baby's trying to come back in. The babies, okay, so as a collective, okay, so this is for anybody that had any miscarriages or abortion. There's a collective of babies, light star seeds, light beings that are trying to come in to do their job, for this shift, for this timeline shift, for the energetic collective raising of the vibration, to bring a higher vibration into the earth, because the earth had been in higher vibrations and higher frequencies long before we had been here, and it has gone down to a lot of lower vibrations. And Pluto is going to be getting into, in a couple of years, Pluto is going to be getting into Aquarius, which, this means that there is going to be a lot of old souls that's going to be coming in with higher visions, higher vibrations, and everything like that, and there's going to be a collective of other spirits that's going to be transforming and passing away. And if you were pregnant during 2020, 2021, and you had any like miscarriages or abortions, or maybe even babies that were stillborn, those babies, those souls are going to be coming back. So you're actually being asked to really listen to your body, really listen to what your higher self and those spirits are telling you to make a shift within your life so that those babies can come in. Pretty much they're asking y'all not to I don't like to tell people what to do, okay? I'm just a messenger. You have free will, okay? I just want to say that. But possibly is not the time to be doing like certain abortions. I know some of y'all may be in fear mode because of how things are looking. Is also going to be looking like really military is kind of what I'm getting. Like things maybe next year, or they were being very specific, maybe next year or you know, a little bit down the line, there might be a lot of like military activity that's going to be going on here. And you know, I'm getting a lot of underworld time of Pluto energy. So there could be maybe you're a Scorpio. We did get water element energy here, or just tapping into that like eighth house energy. Pretty much, you know, there's going to be a need for you to trust in your spirit guides and your warrior spirits, or you can be bringing in warrior spirits that are highly elevated. These are our higher warrior spirits, as opposed to just on the lower end here, not so much parasitic. They're here to purify and burn the parasitic beings in a sense here, and they're gonna require you to really be in tune and have a strong connection with spirit, so that because they might seem like a little bit more on the dark end with their personality or with the traits, or it may have been a very hard pregnancy. It may have been feeling like, again, a lot of turbulence. Maybe you were going through a lot of turbulence and stuff like that. But Spirit was saying you had to go through those things so that you can trust in your strength, so that you can bring this baby through. All right. Really getting it. I'm also, you know, maybe you're a doula or connecting with a doula or a midwife here. Really having those things in alignment, so that way, you know, you can get through it. Be strong. You can get through this here, okay? But the babies are coming back. The babies are coming back. They're not just gonna let you you know, think. And if, you know, you might have some problems if you resist this change here, but they're looking to come in here. It was just a matter of the timing. Like, this is their timing. That was very specific for you mothers here. So those babies are coming back. You could be expecting soon, and maybe, you know, you're a little bit like nervous. We have the soul here. We have the soul card here with the number 13. 13 is a divine feminine number here, but the soul, the firepower, the masculine, the father here with the bright mother. So you see how that is, like, this is talking about trusting in your light energy here, okay? So a lot of the times people say the dark goddess, the dark mother, and everything like that, but she's filled with so much light. So much light. The soul is made up of a lot of light here. This is also that you, again, those souls coming into the mother here. So somebody could be expecting a baby, and you're being called to get some rest. Possibly there could be someone here also that, you know, is a light bringer, a light barrier, and not really fully aware of it. But oh yeah, she's carrying a ball with a baby. I just noticed that. So maybe you maybe you been having some form of like depression or something, and unsure, you know, how like, I feel like some of you want children, but you're not sure if you really want children because you feel like you're getting older and you don't want your freedom kind of taken away from you. And so you or you can be a person that's really wild at heart, very free spirited, and you getting pregnant and now you're like learning your certain boundaries, and you're like, man, like, maybe it's making you feel a little bit depressed. Be mindful of that. um it's okay to ask for help, but things are going to be working out for you. This can be also if you just had a child and maybe your child is like super active, you feeling like they have some form of ADHD. Trust in their spirit. Don't try to necessarily take their essence away from them, because they're going to be teaching you a lot of stuff. If you deal with some depression, you're going to have a breakthrough. Allow yourself to be a little bit more open-minded and trusting, and having faith, and really doing things that make you happy. All right, maybe dancing is something that you can do here. Again, for the balancing thing is gonna be different for everybody. And you know what's funny, I said the balancing thing just because that's what I was getting, but I just noticed here, this is like the higher self pointing to the bigger self at the same time, whereas like the little self also, and they're pointing into the crown and like trusting, and they're doing a whole like tree pose balancing act here, and really trusting in the divine light to support them, right? Trusting in the divine light to support them through the darkness here. And it is balancing because he's masculine and she's feminine here. So congratulations for those of you that are expecting a baby. And for those of you that are excited, you just might be tired, but this is gonna bring you good fortune, good health. Like this here tells me this is good health, good wealth, good fortune here. There's gonna be major breakthroughs, and it's spiritually protected and spiritually guided here. Okay, wow. And there's a butterfly that just like flew up to the sky. All right, y'all, so that is your message. Oh, let me get a final closing card. Yeah, we'll do a final closing card here. Wow. In the bottom of the deck, the Chariot here. Okay, you could be a Cancer or again Capricorn energy. This is also a Cancer Capricorn moon on the 24th. So there's a Capricorn moon during Cancer season. The sun is in Cancer. So again, that the sixth, the motherly energy here. But this is victory here. Okay, this is victory here. And again, you're gonna be charging and tackling a lot of, that is the final message. Okay, again, major arcana. So also happy birthday. I do feel like there is a lot of celebration. Like I said, there's gonna be a collective of celebration. So happy birthday to the Cancers here during your time here. For some of you, if it's not, it can be that you are being asked to like connect deeper with your mother. Also, connect deeper. If there's some healing that needed to get done between you and your mother, really analyze what issues you have with the divine feminine, what issues you have with your mother, with the mother spirit. Because you may have been tapping into a lot of divine masculine energy, or even just toxic masculine energy. I'm just getting masculine energy. You was connecting a lot with masculine energy, and having everything had to be so logical, everything had to be so precise and factual. And being logical is spiritual. You know, it is mathematical. It is ma'at, right? It is about balancing the scale. So it is very spiritual. And the divine feminine energy can be a bit like chaotic for you, but it strengthens your psychic ability and creative endeavors here, and that's what's going to be bringing. It's also attractive, right? Because the mother is the receiver, and so it naturally attracts. So really getting into your resting period and asking yourself, well, you know, what is it that I've been having issues with when it comes down to my mother, or to the mother, or the divine feminine energies, and really getting in tune and tapping into that space so that you can really balance out the feminine and masculine qualities within yourself to really bring in and receive what it is that you have been asking for, because you have luck on your side. You got good fortune on your side. It's just about balancing your feminine side so that you can receive. Okay? So that you can receive what it is that you have been asking for. This is a strong time to nurture yourself, nurture your path and your visions. Here, nurture your goals. You know, possibly doing more scheduling and planning so that you have enough time to rest and enough time to play and nurture yourself. This butterfly is around. All right, it's gonna be a major transformation for a lot of you, and it feels really, really good. So I thank you. I love you. This is your collective message. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Comment down below if any of this resonates with you, if you had any experiences. Wow, didn't I talk about beetle spirits? There is a rainbow scarab flying around here. Okay, a lot is going to transform and take flight. A lot is going to transform and take flight. Possibly beetle spirits resonate with you. They connect with you. I know I personally love the beetle spirits. It's also very comedic. Very much, again, the scarab connects with the crown, connects with Pluto energy as well. So as above, so below. And again, the beetle is flying. Okay, the beetle is flying. The beetle does pollinate, but the beetle does also eat away, right? It eat away the junk that doesn't need to be in the earth no more. And so very transformative. Okay, and we keep getting these planes back to back to back here, and the cicadas, right? So knowing your cycles here, okay, for some of you, you could also possibly getting your menstrual cycle during this moon phase. So be mindful of getting that rest and putting the boundaries, possibly not letting yourself like connect too much with a lot of other people during your menstrual cycle, so that you can keep your energy clean and pure as you are purging and releasing, so that you can know how to properly move forward from there. And again, it was the rainbow. It wasn't even a black scarab. It was a rainbow scarab here. And we have the rainbow here. And it was flying, okay? So you know which part resonates for you here. And again, I also, and this same card has the beetles. You know, ladybugs are a form of beetles. Possibly you see ladybugs. Maybe clovers have a thing, you have a connection with clovers. Possibly eating some raw clovers or drinking clover tea. You could, for somebody here, you could have some Celtic or Irish ancestry. That's not going to be for everybody. I'm getting more of like the realm. Like, don't deny who you are. Okay, that is shifting really fast, because they also had like children that were enslaved. That's a whole other topic here now. But those are your messages, beloveds. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I love you all. I am going to be saving this collective reading. And if you haven't already, you can text me at 321-300-0399 for any specials that I may have, or any weekly affirmations. And definitely I will be announcing during the text messages first the release date of the Mudra workshop that is coming up. I'm so excited to be doing that with you all. I am going to be having a giveaway also for 3 lucky winners to get the opportunity to get the Mudra class for free. And for the gratitude, for thanks, I am offering anybody during this week up until the 26th here, okay, up until the 26th. I don't even know when is the date of the 26th. Give me just one moment. I mean, obviously I know the date, but okay, I'll do the 26th is a Saturday. I'm normally off on Saturdays, so let's do the 28th, okay? If you book a session with me, a one-on-one session, you will automatically get into the Mudra class for free. Okay, so that is a special that I am having. So feel free to email me at inquiries@angelicsoul11.com to book a session with me, and you will get free access to the Mudra workshop. Okay, and I look forward to connecting with you all. Those are the announcements that I have. So if you made it to the end, I thank you. I love you, and may you have a happy Tuesday. Bye now.